I'm excited to announce that fundraising is now open for the second annual Todd Bates 50-mile Ruck. This year, instead of using GoFundMe, we're using Fund the First. Just search for Todd Bates and you'll get to the right place. But before I let you go, I'd like to tell you about last year's Ruck. On December the 9th, 2023, at approximately 4 p.m., I stepped off on the first annual Todd Bates Memorial 50-mile Ruck and was joined by a small group of friends who are committed to honoring our nation's fallen by keeping their names alive. The 50-mile Ruck took about 18 hours, traveled through 3 counties, 7 cities and townships, along rivers and streams, lakes, wooded and urban areas. It was a grueling task which tested our physical and mental abilities, but we did it, and we are better for it. Throughout our efforts, we were able to raise $5,000 for Todd Bates' hometown football team, the Bel Air Big Reds. On August the 23rd, 2024, I had the honor of delivering those funds to the team in the stadium with a memorial dedicated to Todd in one of the end zones. I have a hard time putting into words how much that night meant to me and the town of Bel Air. This small town in southern Ohio along the river that almost no one has ever heard of didn't have stadium lights until this year. Friday, August 23, 2024, was the first time in their 100-year history that the Bel Air Big Reds ever played a game at home on a Friday night under the lights. We were invited to be part of the halftime show that began with a presentation of the check to the athletic director, a performance by the marching band, and fireworks show to celebrate their first ever nighttime football game.
In the military. We are joined by 3 men who served with Todd in the military: Rob Hamble and Seth Williams. Todd loved to hike and used it to stay in shape. Spencer came up with the Todd Bates Memorial Ruck, where they hiked 50 miles in order to raise money for Bel Air football in memory of Todd Bates. They are here, along with Mike Weekly, a Bel Air graduate, to present a check of $5,000. We cannot thank them enough for doing this for our former Big Red and supporting our Bel Air football team. How about a hand?
The town was so appreciative of our efforts to honor one of their fallen sons. I shook more hands that night than I could count. I was treated like a member of the family, and I can't even begin to tell you how much that meant to me. I wanted to share this experience with you and say thank you. Thank you for your support, and thank you for doing your part in keeping Todd's memory alive. Last year was such a success that I've decided to make the Todd Bates Memorial 50-mile Ruck an annual event. Hopefully this year we can raise even more money than we did in 2023. A portion of the money raised this year will be used to establish an official 501c3 for the event. Another portion of the proceeds will go to Todd Bates' hometown football team, the Bel Air Big Reds, and the rest will go to support mental health treatment for veterans and first responders. This organization will always stand to honor our nation's fallen and to encourage our current veterans and first responders to take more control over their mental and physical health. I believe rucking is an excellent way to accomplish these goals. Please, if you have the funds to spare, please consider donating by searching Fund the First Todd Bates and donate what you can afford. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you on the trail.